G'day, I'm Steve from Businessmentals. At the moment, there are millions of people around the world who have lost their jobs or worrying about losing their jobs, and many of them are thinking of starting their own businesses. Sadly, about 99% of the people will not do that, but you might be different. You may think that starting a business is a good idea, and if that's the case, then I'm the guy that you should be talking to. Well, who am I? I've been in business for over 40 years, I guess. I had a lot of senior corporate roles in HR and business management, and in the last 12 years or so I've set up a couple of businesses, one of which has been going for 12 years and is a 7-figure business and the number one in the region. So I've got a little bit of understanding about what it takes to run a business. And the thing that I want to talk to you about is a little offer that we've put together, which is a business startup checklist, which if you're serious about starting a business, this checklist will actually help you work out how prepared you are to do that, and where the gaps are, and where you need some help, which is obviously what we are able to provide you. So why now? Well, it's a pretty mixed up, muddled up world out there at the moment, with lockdown and with people not sure about whether or not they're going to go back to the same jobs that they had before, or even go back to a job. So there's a huge amount of uncertainty and fear, and a lot of people are feeling a very, very high level of pain at the moment, and you might be one of those people. So what we're offering you in this checklist is a way to kind of get yourself set up, ready to go and open your own business, and therefore take control of your life and not be at the mercy of other things that are going on. You might think, oh, it's a really bad time to start off as an entrepreneur. Believe me, there's a huge number of the people who are entrepreneurs at the moment, starting and running small businesses right now, that are not going to make it because they haven't set themselves up properly. They don't have the right foundations. They don't have the right mental attitude. They're not organized, tough, and competent. And we will teach you to be organized, tough, and competent. So then, in fact, you will actually not only be one of the survivors, you will be a thriver. Okay, so what's the immediate benefit that you can get from the process that I'm talking about? Well, you get an understanding of exactly where you are right now, how ready you are to go on this journey, okay? There are quite a few moving parts when it's starting up a business, so you need to understand exactly where you're at, and you need to have a good handle on the bits that you need to do a bit more work on, or the bits that you don't even have in place. Because from my perspective, and certainly my bitter experience shows me that unless you have all the pieces ready to go, and you charge off, you could very well end up crashing and burning fairly quick. So that's why we say, take things step by step, and we'll help you by identifying what the steps are that you need to take and in the right order. So this business startup checklist that we've got for you takes you through working out whether or not you're ready, why you want to do it, who you think your clients might be, what services you're going to offer, those kind of things, so that it asks you those really important questions that you need to have good quality answers to, rather than, I'll do a bit of web design and a bit of SEO, a bit of social media stuff for people if they ask for it. Just basically whatever anybody wants. Guess what? Nobody's going to ask you. Because that's how it works. They're not going to ask you. Okay? What you need to do is to be really clear what you're offering, and then you need to find out what their pains and their fears are, and make sure that what you're offering them is in line with what they need. And we call that being client-centric. Another part of a little program that we've got that I'm leading up to tell you about in a few minutes, which is called How to Sell Your Service Skills from Scratch. It's a starter pack. And I think you'll find it extremely valuable because it really helps you get a good, solid foundation in place for your business. Now, this checklist isn't going to be around for ages. We're going to be stopping offering it in the next 3 or 4 days, probably by the end of this week, because it's quite valuable, and we want to give it to people who want to do something with it. So we don't just want to have it sitting out there in the ether, as it were, and no bugger using it, if you pardon my New Zealand French. Okay, so if I were you, I would click the button down below and grab your copy while you can. And we will catch you later.